Yo, what is going on, guys? We are finally back for some more Alliance War. We've taken a week break, but not by choice. The last 3 wars have been canceled, so we haven't been able to do them. And so the first war back, I went to bed the night before, placed my defense, all excited for Alliance War the next day. We've been in a drought. I'm just itching to get back in Alliance War, make these videos. Right now I'm second in all of 4 Loki for power rating. Maybe try to get that first spot. Wake up, look at my paths. Okay. Wait. There's no more. Wait, what? Message Chadas, I'm like, I only have 3 fights. And he's like, yeah, only 3 fights. And, the reason for me only having 3 fights is not because I suck or because they're mad at me or because I screwed up, Basically, the way I think Taters actually said he recorded it as well, assigning the paths. But when every war he assigns paths and tells everyone who exactly to bring and who to use for each fight. And his goal when making the paths is for the most minimal amounts of deaths for our battle group collectively. That's the only goal. It doesn't matter. That's the only consideration when he's making the paths. So that's why I only have 3 fights this war. That's just the way things shook out. So yeah, so this first fight here, we're actually facing NY718, and for my first fight, here's a Captain Marvel. Right here, make a little mistake, but that's okay. Doom is a stubborn defender, so that means using him against stubborn on offense gives him the perfect block chance, which is pretty nice when you parry. It's nice, it's not amazing, but sure, better than nothing. So this first fight here is just Captain Marvel. It's on path number 3, I think. The nodes weren't anything to worry about, and she goes down. I didn't boost at all for that first fight. I was like, I just woke up and I was like looking at this fight. I'm like, if I need to boost to take this fight with a Doctor Doom, I suck. So just didn't bother boosting for that one, and I only had 1 fight, so I wasn't gonna waste a whole bunch of boosts just on 1. But then we get section 2 later on, and I only have 2 fights here. But I'm like, if I get assigned 3 fights in a war and I die at one of them, that's gonna look bad. So I'm gonna boost up, play kind of safe. And so the reason for the interesting team with Mr. Fantastic is because of this fight right here. So Taters told me to armor break her, so I did a couple duels to practice. I just gotta dash all the way against my wall, and then counter her heavy with heavy of my own. This fight is a little bit annoying. She got the stubborn on her, which is annoying, and then there's also rage. Now the rage, this was actually one of the very first times I didn't scout my paths before I actually joined. Normally when I get my assignments, I look through my entire path, make sure the team's going to be looking good for it and everything like that, just to double check Tater's work and everything. And he encourages us to just double check before we join. And I didn't do that today just because I didn't have a lot of fights. So, I didn't really mentally go through my path beforehand like I usually do. So when I pulled up to this fight, I was like, ooh, rage. That's actually kind of annoying. So this fight is actually much more difficult than I originally thought. I gotta manage the armor break on her so she doesn't go diamond. I gotta manage the stubborn, and I gotta manage the rage. So 3 things I really gotta worry about. So yeah, I'm gonna try to keep those rages off her, so nullify them with a special 1. And then right here, I'm able to get back to a special 3, so that's good. So if I can just stay in, if I can get these 2 L3s off, just keep this loop going, then I can keep my Furies active, and just the Furies, I'll just be doing more damage, which is nice. So yeah, I'm not really worried about triggering the rage because I can just nullify it right here. You'll see, nullify those, and then we're fine. Then gonna go for a little reparry like that, boom, bam, get back to another special 3. And then I think it was at this point I was like, wait, I could make a fatal error right here, because I wasn't sure if she was going to be passively stunned after the special 3 or not. So I was like, I'm just gonna wait and see. And I look and I'm like, okay, she is not stunned. She ain't stunned. So I parried her right after that L3. I was ready. That was a very smart move that I made right there. And then, yeah, right here, gonna hit her with a little heavy, get that armor break going, getting the stubborn on us again, which is annoying, but it's okay. And yeah, we're doing okay. We're doing a good job. It's a bit of a long fight, but we're okay. And I was really glad I didn't get slapped up, because when she's in diamond form, she's stun immune. and that counts for stun buffs and passive effects. So yeah, got to be very careful when using Doom or Wasp when she's in diamond form. And then yeah, one more combo right there was enough to kill her. So that fight went really well. It was funny, we're actually fighting Dr. Doom, the King of Latveria, with Dr. Doom, and we beat him. So I guess I'm the real Dr. Doom now. I'll take it. And then we were Human Torch for this one fight here, so against Longshot. So Longshot's actually a really good defender, man. He can really catch people off guard here. So I did a couple duels, and Human Torch is immune to this guy's L2 incinerate damage. We don't have to worry about that. So, but if I got hit by an L1, I could take some serious damage. So if he throws an L1, I'm just gonna block it. This node actually has power focus, so that's actually good. I actually want him to have that because I just want to push him to special 2s. Right here he throws it, perfect. I'm just gonna block it. This is my last fight of the war. It doesn't matter how much damage I take, as long as I survive and go for an L2 on my own, and he's dead. So yeah, 3 fights this war, all not that difficult. We didn't die, which is the goal. I mean, I had a really easy war, so yeah. Now let's go take a look at the stats of the war, and now my 4 Loki PR stats. Alright, what's up guys? So we are now back for the stats, and we actually ended up winning this war against NY718, so that's really great. It feels really good to win this war. We had a total of 19 deaths, and they had 53. We actually didn't clear the map fully. We left 2 nodes up. I think something happened to one of the guys in BG2. He had a little bit of a boating accident, and I don't think he was able to finish, I think. So yeah, but he's okay. He's doing okay, so that's good. He just dropped his phone in the water, so he wasn't able to hop on. But yeah, here's our MVPs. I'm probably like 30th, 28th. Yeah, I did not do a whole bunch for that war. Only 2 fights. Very minuscule fights, but I did my part, I guess, and at least I didn't die. But if we go look at the stats now, my stats plummeted comparatively. I mean, like, they went up, but the people that I was fighting with for those top spots, theirs went up a lot more. So I've fallen behind now. But from the end of the last war, I mean, actually, I guess I need to move. I'll do that later, but I guess I need to move all these up to the 10th war because these don't count. I guess I'll do that later. But yeah, I was second in my battle group and overall in like stats for power rating. And now after this war, I'm 4th in BG3 and 4 Loki. So yeah, lost that top spot. We move up to 42 kills, still only 2 deaths, 1 being a timeout, same solo rates. My adjusted difficulty rating went up a bit. Solo rate bonus went up a bit. It's been on a nice incline since we haven't died in a while, which is good. This goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wars now without dying, which is great. Power rating moves up to 56, which again is pretty good. But compared to, like, because if we look here to here we made a 12-point jump. Here to here we made an 8-point jump. Here we made a 4-point jump. So, comparatively not a whole lot gained. Still taking semi-difficult fights, pretty difficult fights overall throughout the season. But I mean, this war wasn't anything crazy. But yeah, so now we're 4th overall. So yeah, we're definitely not going to get one of the top spots for this season. And for the last war, I'm probably gonna be on backup unless it's like a really tricky defense and they really need me. So yeah, probably won't have much fights in the last war. Next war will be a good war. I'll still be here. It'll be my last day at home before I leave, so I will be able to kick some real butt on my path there. And it'll be the last war video I upload before I leave. I am leaving on Monday, August 3rd. But I've actually been working really hard this last week, been making a bunch of videos while I'm gone, so I will have scheduled uploads every single day that I'm gone. Still got that content for you guys. But yeah, that's going to do it for this Alliance War video. Drop a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you'd like to see more content. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting the channel. Peace out.